Hey, what's up, everybody? So my name's Andrew, and I started playing cello actually, I started in July of 2021, towards the end of July. So I guess call it August. Um, I've been playing, so I guess that's like 16, 17, 16 months. Yeah, so far. And And unlike many people who start playing the cello, I started at age 32, which I meet a lot of people who want to start an instrument and they say, "Oh, I'm too old. I can't do it. I should have did it when I was a kid. It's too late now." And that's bullshit. It's not too late. You can start at any age. One, if you see yourself playing the instrument, and just like I would imagine myself playing pieces that I heard, and I could actually physically see myself playing those pieces, like I'd already accomplished it in my mind. And it doesn't matter how unrealistic the goal is, but it'll help get you started. And then also, like, you've got to be inspired. So growing up, I did have a little bit of a musical background. I played piano growing up, although I can't read sheet music perfectly. And I did play guitar and all that jazz. However, what I realized is I've been missing this baby my whole life. Yeah, she's been missing my whole entire life. I never really was, I guess, introduced to cello playing, even cello music. Even though it's in most of the music, sometimes you hear it, and I never really thought about it. And then I saw a video of two cellos, I guess I would say maybe about a year and a half ago, literally. And I was like, holy, I was like, that's amazing. That is awesome. That is the coolest thing that I've ever seen. I was like, that is amazing. So I started doing some more research. And then I started looking at videos of Yo-Yo Ma, Misha Maisky, and all these great artists. And I was instantly fell in love. And I was like, I need to get a cello. So I called my local music store and asked if they had a cello. And the guy's like, yeah, actually we do. We never have cellos, but we do have one. And the woman wants to sell it. It's $800, something like that. It's not a bad cello. It's a beginner's cello. And I was like, well, I'm thinking to myself, well, how many people really want to play cello where I live? And I was like, see if she'll do five. She'll do five. I'll come pick it up in an hour. So I ended up buying this for about $500, which was a great deal. And yeah, so that's how I got started. And I actually started taking lessons from my original guitar teacher. I reached out to him and got a hold of him. And every Thursday for 1 hour, I take lessons, which I think is how I was able to progress so much, is having a good teacher and also making sure that you do the work that they give you. That being said, it is never too late to start an instrument. You don't need to start an instrument to become famous like two cellos or whatever, but it's for your own sanity. So, I mean, life is tough, and when you have an outlet to go to, it makes it a lot more enjoyable. And for me, the cello has become such a part of my life that I couldn't imagine it without it. I don't even think I've barely touched my guitars since playing cello. That's how dedicated I've been to this instrument. So if you're thinking about starting the cello, don't think about it, just do it. If you're inspired, that's your heart telling you that you need to go do it. Call your music store, go find a Luther store. If you can't find one to buy, you can rent one. It's like $40 a month. and at least it's a starting point. It gets you started. So again, if you have the inclination that, oh, maybe I want to play cello, do it. If you're dead set on it and you're inspired, somebody inspired you, pick up the cello and start learning. And if you can't afford courses at the moment, there's a lot of free tutorials, that's hard to say, a lot of free tutorials online of where you can find artists that give out free information to help get you started. And there's also online coaching. I've not done that yet, but do it. It's a start. If that's your only option, you won't regret it. Just so much can happen in a year. I'm going to be posting videos of my progress from, I guess, day one. So like from day one, like I got the cello and I was like, oh, I want to play Prelude. Like I had in my head, I played that song so many times that I was like, I got this. It's a piece of cake. I can do it. So I tried to do it, and it sounded something like I don't know. I think I was holding the bow completely wrong, something like this, or I don't know. I had my thumb on the bottom, and I was all like stiff, and I was like. So I mean, it sounded terrible, and then I realized, I was like, this is not going to be an easy journey at all. And you know, through practice, I can play it decently well now. I mean, anyways, and that's from I literally played that song every day for a year and a half. I would even start out doing it like pizzicato, so I'd be like, because it was easier this way. Until I got all the notes. I can't talk and play at the same time. And anyways, so a lot can happen in a year and a half, and it depends how dedicated you are. And it did for me. And this is just a small step in a big cello journey. Because if you really look at it, to master this instrument, it takes years and years and years. And I do not have that under my belt. So there's so much more to learn. And that's what I love most about it. It's always a challenge. It never gets easier. But when you complete the challenges along the way, it's so freaking rewarding. So if you're thinking about playing the cello, again, don't think it, just do it. You're inspired. You know what to do, okay? Follow and subscribe. I will be posting videos of my progress, and I also hope to evolve this channel into maybe in the future interviewing many cello artists and kind of picking their brain from a beginner's perspective and seeing tips and tricks and advice that they would give to their younger self or just in general. And that's kind of where I see this channel going towards. But again, you got to start somewhere. You guys take care.